Holy moly, over 1,000 points in just one day in the stock market. Guys, I told you this stuff is going to be happening back in 2016. The controllers of our economy stopped it from happening. I told you guys the real estate market is going to crash big time. I told you that the stock market is going to go down 40, 60%. And we see all this stuff happening, but the people in front of it stopped it. For example, in the pandemic 2020, we had 7.7 million people in forbearance. That's the real estate crash. They didn't allow it to happen. They closed down the court systems. So now we're at a point where if they don't crash the economy, if they don't crash the stock market, that prices are going to skyrocket because of inflation, because of all the money printing. I'm not even talking about what's going on in Europe, which highly impacts us. I'm just talking about the manipulation of the central bankers and Big Brother with all the money printing, with all the buybacks and so on, that we're in a situation where if they don't crash the economy, then there's going to be people on the street with their forks, pitchforks, wanting revolution because they won't be able to put gas in their car, because they're not going to be able to buy a piece of steak, because they're not going to be able to pay for their rent. They can't pay for the electricity. The price of used cars has gone up 40%, ladies and gentlemen. And so they have to pop that bubble. And one of the ways to pop the bubble is to decrease the easy lending, the easy cheese, the free money to everyone. And that's going to cause pain and suffering. And buckle up, brace for it, because we're heading down into a hard landing. Now, the Fed is going to say we're going to a soft landing. They're going to do some kind of soft landing. That's just fairy tale, just like the tooth fairy, right? Those are fairy tales. There is no soft landing. I mean, we have the manipulation of the booms and the busts that the Fed does every 7 to 10 years. We have that, but on top of that, we have actual underlying supply problems with raw materials coming from Ukraine and Russia. We're having problems with the manufacturer of the world, China. So when you couple that with the manipulation crash that happens every 7 to 10 years that the Fed causes, on top of the actual real world crash that's happening, then we're going into a deep, dark, scary depression that America has never seen before. Only your great parents know what I'm talking about. And, with the blood on the street, it's going to create a lot of opportunity. If you're interested in buying houses with seller financing, subject to, then in my opinion, we're right around the corner, okay? For motivated sellers, for real estate market to pop, you might want to check out my subject to launchpad, where I have 24 best-selling courses for just $200, including my subject to contracts. So anyways, guys and gang, I'm pretty stoked. The market is down over 1,000%, and we're going to see massive pain coming. We're going to see massive fire sales in the stock market, in Bitcoin, in the real estate market, in businesses, in commercial real estate, whatever you are thinking about. I think there's going to be fire sales happening very, very soon. Thank you so much. Don't forget to download my free book for seller financing at myrealestatedojo.com. Thank you for clicking the like button. Don't take no for an answer. And always remember, you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and twice as beautiful as you ever imagined. Romy, peace.